Hello everybody, this is Attila339 bringing you another commentary on 5v5 Summoner's Rift. This time we're bringing you a pre-made normal 5v5 blind pick game on, as I mentioned before, Summoner's Rift. The teams are Blue Team, Malphite, Jungle, Blitzcrank bottom, Darius top. Actually no, Blitzcrank's probably gonna go mid. Darius top, Nunu and Caitlyn bottom. Interesting. I don't know whether of these two supports are going to go bottom. In any case, purple team, Yorick top, Draven and Blitzcrank bottom, Lee Sin jungle, and Ziggs mid. So these guys are waiting for a pull here, and they're grouped up in a pretty good position to do some heavy damage. Oh, Yorick's in a pretty bad position right now. It's a very, very bad thing for Blitzcrank that he had to waste his pull for nothing here. He is probably going to try to pull Yorick in. And there goes a bunch of flashes, and there goes Yorick. That's a very, very nice first blood pickup for Darius top lane. And he's going to definitely win his top lane right now. And a bunch of turret damage for all the players. This Ziggs should really get the hell out of here. He barely survived that fight. And that was a very nice pickup by Blue Team. Congratulations for them. Since this is an arranged game, both teams are fully arranged and they know what they're doing. They're communicating fairly well. And actually this Nunu is going to be mid. It's a very, very old school mid pick. Nunu is a pretty potent mage character. His CC is pretty good, but his damage output might not be up to par, and Blitzcrank getting really, really low to these minions here, having some problems. Lee Sin also having some problems. Nobody pulled him the red buff, so he had to solo pull all of that damage there. And this Malphite getting into some trouble here. He does not have a smite up. He's waiting for his shield to get in. Yeah, I think he's gonna survive this, but not too long. And wow, actually Yorick being a kill down to Darius right here, doing pretty good. Darius cannot get any last hits right now, even though he got a kill. This Nunu, since he didn't B and use a lot of his mana in the early game skirmishes, he basically, well, is kind of out of mana. Of course, he does have his, what is this guy doing? He's very, very low right here. And Nunu does have his passive, which gives him a pretty good sustain in lane, as long as he can land those auto attacks, which in some cases can be pretty difficult in mid lane. Both of the junglers are having trouble sustaining their jungle. Actually, this Blitzcrank has some problems here. He is trapped. There's nothing he's going to be able to do. I think he is going to die. Oh, he actually starts moving. And there goes the DC, and the easy pickup for Caitlyn and Blitzcrank. That was a pretty bad situation for purple team. They did get that DC. When I was watching the load screen, I noticed that this Blitzcrank has some problems with his internet connection, and these problems seem to persist over to the game itself. There goes a pull. Oh no, actually Ziggs is going to take this blue buff, and it's gonna give him some insane sustain versus this Nunu. So basically he's gonna be able to push Nunu out of the lane for good. This Draven holding pretty well, not getting caught by Blitzcrank. Pretty good job by this Draven. Not the best situation to be in when you're 1v2 and your lane partner just DCs. There goes a bunch of harassment from this Yorick. Yorick is such a powerful zoning champion, especially in top lane against those heavy melee champions. He is shut down by a couple of champions, and there goes a Malphite gank. They're ready for the gank, and there it goes. Yorick does not have his flash up. It's 14 seconds, but Malphite sustaining so much damage. Actually, Yorick going for the kill. He might grab a kill. He's not gonna. And there goes a very, very easy pickup. Actually, now he's 0-2. Very bad news for Purple Team. They're losing 2 of their lanes currently. And it's only like not even the 6th minute of the game. What is Lee Sin doing? He's no buffs. He has cloth armor. He's not going to be able to do anything. Is he able to buy anything? He should be. He has over 400 gold there. He should go back and buy his boots. And oh, Zig's missing his spells. And actually a lot of damage from this Nunu. And there goes double ignite from both of these guys. Who's going to win? And actually Nunu, amazing damage from his spells there. Such a powerful mage. And actually Nunu has 53 AP with the Doran's Ring. That means he has 38 AP from his runes and masteries. That might be a full mastery page. However, I'm not too sure to call it a full mastery page because, well, magic resistance is pretty high. And it's a very, very nice pickup for Nunu. He can be a big, big threat early game. And I'm just shocked on how the Ziggs couldn't handle him. Oh, that's a lot of damage from Darius's Q to Yorick. However, Yorick is going to be able to heal up with his Omen of Famine, which basically heals him for 40% of the damage dealt. And let's see this. There goes a 3-man gank on top lane. There is absolutely no way this guy's gonna survive. And there goes Yorick. And actually, Nunu will be executed because Yorick did not tag him with a spell. Yorick is currently 0-3, getting completely destroyed here. And oh, what is this Lee Sin doing? There goes Ziggs' spells. And Purple Team in a lot of trouble right now. They have 1 DC'd person. And oh, he actually reconnects and actually a lot of damage from all of these guys. There goes the ultimate from Darius. Will the bleed finish off Ziggs? Highly doubtful. Down to 9 HP. Very close to dying. If that Q would have landed, this Darius would have been history. But sadly didn't land, and there goes a very aggressive spell combo by this Malphite, and he's gonna die for sure. Wow, almost thought he's gonna be able to juke this guy out. There goes the first kill for Purple Team, and second part of the good news is, well, that this Blitzcrank is backed, and he's gonna be able to do at least something to help this Draven win his lane, because so far he cannot overextend. He's basically walled into this position. He has to hold and has to sustain over that poke. Actually has 3 health potions. He didn't go back to base once, I think. Yes, his gold is very high, so that indicates that he hasn't went to base yet. And very, very nicely held by Draven right there. Still has his both summer spells intact, and overall nicely held. This Ziggs will have problems. And actually there goes the dragon attempt. Interesting. He does not have Madrez, but he's not taking any damage from this dragon whatsoever. Oh, it must be a glitch of some sorts, because this dragon is just doing no damage to this Lee Sin here. It's a glitch, of course, but this Blitzcrank might be able to stop him. No, actually, the Purple Team's Blitzcrank basically negates that completely, and there goes a free dragon for Purple Team. Unless this Blitzcrank is going to be able to do anything, and he might be. Actually got executed, but he did pick up the dragon. Either that was a HP glitch, but he got executed instantaneously. And there goes a second kill on top lane by Darius. Let's jump back a couple of seconds and see what happened. So Yorick is currently surrounded by 2 people. There's basically nothing you could do. The ultimates are ready for both of these guys, and that's a clean kill for blue team. Blue team currently leading the game by having a 2.5k advantage. They have 6 more kills on the scoreboard, and well, currently no towers have been taken by either team. So both teams are in pretty good shape, and we'll see what rolls out of them later on. We have this Darius trying to push down this tower, which might actually be successful. I don't know if Lee Sin's going to be able to do anything. He's actually stopped for some reason for a second there. And actually, Darius is not focusing on destroying this tower. He's just focusing on last hits, which might not be a bad idea, because he knows that he is dominating this lane, and giving any kind of advantage to this Yorick is not a very good idea. Speaking of which, Yorick is 1-4. He's in a very rough spot, while Darius is 3-0-2 in a pretty secure position to extend his damage. And actually, Darius will be caught out by purple team. Darius doesn't have his flash up, so he is gonna die, or is he? There goes the absolute zero from Nunu. Nunu destroys Lee Sin, and then Darius destroys Yorick. Such an amazing combo from blue team. That just shows that these guys are arranged, they know what they're doing, and they're comboing them really, really well. A very, very nice team here. And purple team in some... what is this guy doing, lad? As I was saying, purple team in a rough spot. 8 kills behind. They're almost 4,000 gold behind, and it's not even the 12-minute mark. And there goes a lot of damage on this Draven. Draven's heal saves him so well. And this Malphite is proven to be useful so far in the game. His CC and spell set is pretty good. His E will allow him to clear the jungle pretty fast. And to be honest, you know, it's a pretty good champion overall. Malphite getting really, really popular after the MLG event recently. Or maybe I'm just behind something right here. Malphite was used a lot in that event, and he shut down a lot of the champions in top lane, but rarely do I see a Malphite jungle. It might not be the worst of ideas. And there goes a ping on bottom lane. Sorry about that, herpa-derpa. And there goes the ping on bottom lane, as I said. And actually, nothing's going to happen, but I just noticed that Blitzcrank's only level 5. It's not a very good thing for purple team. That DC might cost them a lot. And oh, Blitzcrank tries to grab, but Caitlyn with the fast reflex jumps away with her E-spell. This Yorick is absolutely crushed by this Darius. Darius has over 88 more AD, and there goes Ziggs getting really low from this Nunu. Nunu is such a powerful champion. Never thought that he would be so powerful in mid lane, and there goes another gank by Malphite, and kill secured by Darius. Malphite going a bit low, but he's going to be just fine. He does have a shield, and he is pretty much, you know, in a not the worst situation possible, and actually so out-leveled. This Lee Sin is only level 6, while Malphite's level 8. He's in a very, very rough spot. His early jungle, and there goes the ultimate cancellation from Lee Sin. I don't know, why aren't they chasing this guy? That almost cost a death. And speaking of which, Caitlyn picks up a double kill, but Draven manages to kill Blitzcrank. So it wasn't the worst of trades, but still blue team has a very, very solid lead right now. 9 more kills on the scoreboard, almost 5,000 more gold on the gold count. And still no towers being taken by either team. And there goes Darius, very, very aggressive here. It's just going to blink away, and the Ignite and Bleed might... No, it's probably not going to finish off Ziggs. No, that was a wasted summoner spell set and the ultimate by Darius. That was a complete waste. And Ziggs is happy to just flash away and, you know, get the hell out of there. He didn't even have flash, by the way. He just blinked away with his spell. And this Yorick still 1-6, pretty much shut down. while Darius, being a very, very strong AD bruiser carry, he's gonna snowball very well into mid game. It's the 15-minute. It's 15-15, and the team's scores are blue team 12 kills, purple team 3 kills. Blue team is leading the gold board by almost 5,000 gold. Now actually even 5,000 gold. And there goes the try hard pickup by Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank actually picking up on Oracles very, very soon. No idea why he did that. It might not be the best choice in the world to pick up Oracles because he's not really safe to do anything here. But he will actually take down this ward easily. And there goes some shenanigans in the top lane. And well, these guys are just out-leveled and out-farmed in every single aspect here. Unless Ziggs joins in. And there goes an aggressive Malphite engage. This Nunu is nowhere in sight, so this might go purple team's way. They must destroy this Darius if they want to get any chance of doing this, and they might. But Darius with his amazing damage output, destroying Yorick's health. Yorick surviving barely, and there goes 2 kills for nothing. That was a big, big blunder by this Nunu. He could have picked up the team fight after the chase phase began, and he could have done some massive damage and secured at least 1 kill. But still, congrats to purple team. They basically diminished the advantage of blue team to only 4,000. That could have been a very nice pickup on this Nunu. Sadly, it wasn't. And again, insane damage from Nunu's Ice Blast. It does have what it seems to be a 1-for-1 ratio of AP. It is an on-target projectile, but you know, I don't really even know if that's worth it. And actually, to be honest, let's see. I think that all of Nunu's spells have a 1-for-1 or a higher ratio. This spell, Absolute Zero, it does so much damage. It almost has like, what, 2.5 maybe ratio? That's insane. Never knew that. And there goes Nunu. He might slow Draven, but Ziggs is inbound as well, so he's just gonna throw his spells out, and they're gonna ward Nunu from any further assault attempts. Top lane holding pretty well, not. And this tower, so low, like 2 hits. Actually, yeah, 2 hits. And this tower is gone for sure. Maybe even 1 hit now. No, actually 2 hits still. But this tower is gone. There goes the second kill for purple team. And oh, that was a very nice pickup on this Draven. But actually, this might go a very bad position. Lee Sin picks up Blitzcrank. And the second kill goes to Ziggs. This might be a turnaround here. That was an insanely good engage. Very well played out by purple team. And just overall superior team coordination from purple team, reducing the advantage to a bit less than 5,000. They're still 4 kills behind. They're 2 towers behind, so that's why the advantage is so high. But still, it's pretty big considering that it's not even the 19-minute mark. But in any case, if they continue to do these good fights where most of these very, very fed carries, like, well, pretty much they're all fed. But for example, if Darius is not in the team fight, it might not be worth to engage. Because, well, even though they're underfarmed, purple team's underfarmed, they're not that underfarmed. And, oh, the Ziggs is pretty much screwed. He's surrounded by 3 people. That was a very nice flash away. Actually, Darius missing his Q, but yeah, he's gonna fall down. And purple team needs to get the hell out of there because they don't want to get not even anywhere close to Darius. There goes a dragon, as it seems. This is actually the second dragon attempt. This time they're not abusing any bugs. And this dragon is most certainly gonna go to blue team. Yes, it is. And the advantage extends to 6,000. 6.1 thousand to be precise. Oh, that was an insane pickup by purple team. And there goes a very good pickup on Blitzcrank. Warding such a nice thing, especially when you have an enemy Blitzcrank. And again, they have this ward. You can try to pick him up, but little do they know that there are 4 people there. Now actually they should know. And there goes a bunch of spells trying to ward them down. What are they doing? Actually, that was an amazing pickup. Absolute Zero cancels. 2 kills for Purple Team, and they will most certainly get the 3rd one. 3 for naught. Purple Team's team fights are amazing. I have no idea how they're doing it, but Purple Team managing to basically get back into a very bad position. They're still a bit less than 5,000 gold behind, but that's still actually not 5,000, a bit more than 4,000. And there goes another kill, and they're a bit less than 4,000 behind now, and they're gonna take this tower down. Most certainly, there's an AD carry, there's everyone here, and they will take down this tower easily. And the kill score is now currently even. Purple Team grabbing a tower there, so the tower score is only 2-1. And wow, Purple Team doing basically whatever they can to get those team fights in. And you probably seen that Nunu couldn't get off his ultimate in any case. That's because Lee Sin basically takes care of Nunu every time. He just kicks him away, is a complete counter to Nunu. And to be honest, you know, Lee Sin is doing a pretty good job, even though his early game was absolutely destroyed. He is coming back from a very bad position. Even though he's about 40 CS behind Malphite, he's still doing a pretty good job. Actually, Malphite opting for a Rod of Ages, didn't notice that. And 2 members of Blue Team are taking the Boots of Mobility, or the bombs, which is a very nice idea, because Blitzcrank is a very good roamer, and to give him even more roaming capability is a pretty good choice. There goes Darius, just basically denying the red buff to Lee Sin, and just insane poke from the Ziggs. Absolutely insane. I think it lagged up actually, and what is this? This is a Faint Dragon. And actually Blitz's Lightning attacking Baron. And is this going to be a 23-minute mark Baron? I hope not. That's a very poor choice. And oh, Blue Team picks up a bunch of damage, and there goes a bunch of ultimates down. Six picks up Malphite, Blitzcrank picks up Darius, Nunu picks up Yorick, and Draven picks up whatever that was. Yorick just picked up Caitlyn, and Yorick was the only one to die there. That was a team fight 1-4-4. I don't know how this is happening. This Nunu cannot get his ultimate out, and Purple Team is absolutely back in this. They're only 1,000 gold behind, and they might actually opt for Dragon right now. That might not be the worst of the decision in the world, but let's remember this is very early in the game. People don't have tank items yet, and this might be a bad choice here. The jungler is forced away from the Baron. Oh, so much damage on the AD carry. This is going to be an execution on Lee Sin, and this Baron was a failure. And he's just going to reset, and what is this guy doing? Purple Team does know that this is happening. No, Draven lunging to a bit less than 30 HP, and Blue Team opting for a Baron. And there's basically nothing these guys can do. This Ziggs knows his ultimate is down yet, and I don't know what he's going to be able to do here. He might throw a bomb or something. Oh, he's going to try to poke them down. That's a very good choice. Blitz should try to grab these guys, and at least one of them. And wow, this Baron actually goes to this team, and actually there's a bunch of damage going around to Blue Team. There goes the exhausting Caitlyn. One will go down. Will they grab a second? Ziggs melting to 2 people so badly. Darius dies, and actually Blue Blitzcrank pulls in Purple Blitzcrank with the red buff, and this was a 1-for-2 exchange, but blue team secured Baron, and they're in a pretty good spot, and they're actually ahead again. So by a pretty significant margin this time, 2,000 gold. Even though purple team is ahead in kills, it's amazing how this game is going around. It's completely team fights versus farm, because, well, to be honest, blue team is having trouble keeping up with purple team in team fights. They're getting into bad positions. Their Darius is just not powerful enough to carry the entire team. And to be honest, they're building pretty squishy. While on the other side of the camp, purple team is building pretty durable. There goes the dragon. They will be able to do this, I think. Yes, they will. There goes the last hit by Draven. And, well, there goes a bunch of wards. And, yeah, blue team's just not able to do anything here. Oh, that was a clutch misgrab. And there goes a grab by Blitzcrank, showing how it's done. And he's going to die to the bleed. Yes, he is. And, it's a 5-man push to bottom lane. Blue team abusing the fact that they got Baron buff and trying to do as much damage, and just Yorick melting completely. Blue team re-engaging their advantage. They know that they're ahead with this Baron buff and with the gold, so they're going to do as much damage as possible. Blitzcrank picks up your Draven, but actually 3-for-1 right here. This is very, very bad for blue team. This Lee Sin will be able to pick up a bunch of kills here. A couple more hits, one more. This Lee Sin in this team fight picked up 2 kills, and this is going to be another kill, and that's an ace. That was 2 for ace, for a full ace. Yeah, for a full ace. That was a 2 for full ace, and blue team must be in a very, very big argument right here. What's going on? We had the Baron buff, but we still lost, even though we had an advantage. I think that they went overzealous behind the tower. They did take a lot of damage from the tower, and they didn't have anything else to counteract that. And they tried to burst it down, and well, it basically failed. This Lee Sin is pretty strong right now. He's 6'5", 11. He did get a bunch of kills. He does have, wow, almost 2,000 gold. Not anymore. He's opting for Warmogs. And this is exactly what I said. You know, purple team's opting to go tanky end game. They know that, you know, they were in a pretty rough spot early in mid game, and they're going to compensate for that in the end game, because they do know that, you know, blue team is just not so strong endgame. Caitlyn is not so strong endgame. Her only ability is her E spell. That's actually any use in endgame. It's a sort of escape spell, but is still, you know, other AD carry scale of much better into endgame. Sorry about that screw up there. Don't know what happened there. And a bunch of grabs going around here. Lee Sin caught out of position. That ultimate is going to land, and Darius will finish off the kill. That was a 1-for-0 exchange for blue team. Very nicely done. However, they're all very low from all of those AoE ultimates. If the team fight breaks out, no idea who's going to win. Even though purple team lost one of their main damage dealers, that is Lee Sin. You're probably asking yourself, how is Lee Sin doing a lot of damage with Wriggles, Mercury Threads, and Warmogs? The answer is he does have pretty good base scaling. And since this is mid-game and not end-game yet, his scale spells will do a lot of damage. And they will diminish as soon as end-game arrives. Lee Sin starting his return trip to mid will help his team a lot, and a team fight might break out at any second. One of these Blitzcranks make a pull, and that team that got pulled will most certainly lose. Actually, I don't even know if blue team should engage this. They should just back away. That's exactly what they're doing. And purple team will have free reign on this mid. They got really low. The poke from the Ziggs here. And the Draven is so big. Actually, all of these champions have some sort of poke. And it's insane how good it is. And oh, that grab almost landing. That could have been a guaranteed kill on that Nunu. No problem whatsoever, but this lane is getting pushed, and Ziggs uses his ultimate to absolutely wreck all those minions. Very nice move by Ziggs. He did save a lot of HP before that tower at the cost of his ultimate, and this might be an engage? I don't know if blue team has what it takes to engage at their tower, but actually dual blue buff. And oh, the Blitzcrank pull on the Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank melts so fast, and actually Lee Sin kick to Malphite, actually saving Malphite's life. That was a 1-for-9 exchange. Pretty solid play by purple team. And oh, the pull. Actually, Blitzcrank sticking around and not long enough to pull, and there goes the exhaust, and this Darius is most certainly going to die. He's going to take Blitzcrank with him. And this was a 1-for-3 exchange, and purple team will most certainly say thank you, we're going to grab this tower. Or are they? They don't have any minions to do this, but they will try to tank this. This Yorick will most certainly try to tank this. Come on, and there goes the pickup. Solid play, and purple team ahead this time. 600 gold advantage, and blue team pinging the Baron buff. They do have the timer on the Baron buff. Let's see if purple team has it. Yes, purple team also has the timer on Baron buff. So they should, their jungler should ping, hey guys, Baron is up. We should at least ward it to prevent them from another Baron pickup, because Baron is a very precious buff, and that could seal the deal, you know, if purple team was to take it. And actually, yeah, almost all the members are converging on this Baron buff. They do not have a fast Baron pickup. Their only damage source, primary damage source, is this Caitlyn. And there goes the pickup, and there's nothing to do. And Ziggs' ultimate will probably kill. Ziggs' ultimate picked up Baron buff. I'm sorry, I just have to see this again. Okay, so we have Baron. I'm gonna do it at half speed. So there goes the Blitzcrank. Now, let's see it from Ziggs' position. Ziggs is like, I regret nothing, and actually miss-smited by Malphite. That was bad. And actually, purple team has an insane advantage right now. That Baron pickup by Ziggs will ensure that purple team will stay dominant in those team fights. It does extend their lead to almost 2.5k gold, and just bravo, Ziggs. I'm just speechless. It was a misplay by Malphite. He smited too early. Don't know what happened. He did have to see Ziggs' ultimate landing. Why did he smite at that time? I have no idea, but I actually don't really care, because purple team is doing a move. That's exactly what you do. There goes a pull for pull. This Blitzcrank will most certainly die. Actually, Draven getting really low, getting ulted by Yorick. And this might be an engage. It is behind blue team's tower, so it might not be the best idea in the world. And actually, nobody blocking Caitlyn's ultimate. That was a pretty bad play by purple team. They lost their AD carry for basically their support. And this might be a misplay by blue team. They have nothing to negate this damage, and just a solid pickup on Caitlyn. Almost another grab landing, and two people probably not be able to defend this tower, or are they? Remember, the AD carry was slaughtered by Caitlyn's ultimate there, so they're just not going to have the range damage to do so. In the meantime, purple waves are pushing on both top and bottom lanes. This top turret will probably go down to these minions soon. And there goes a team fight that I completely missed there. Blitzcrank picks up Malphite, but Darius picks up Lee Sin. A full channel on absolute zero. Yorick picks up Darius, and there goes Ziggs' ultimate. He was probably exhausted when that ultimate landed, so it's not going to do as much damage as we thought, but still, that was a 1-for-4 exchange. And Purple Team just showing how solid their team fight ability is. The entire game, even when they were severely behind, almost 5,000 gold behind, they shown how well they can team fight and continuously make almost no mistakes. And there goes another perfect grab by Blitzcrank. And actually, I think that, yeah, he is going to die for that. But that was an AD carry destroyed. And this might go Nunu as well. And this, no, neither of these spells hit. But still, 1-for-1 exchange. They did manage to kill their AD carry, which will significantly cripple Blue Team. They're crippled as it is, and there goes the inhibitor. And oh, there goes an engage on the AD carry. That might not be a very good engage for Purple Team to engage in. And yeah, Yorick is stranded here. He is going to get picked up eventually. And actually ults himself. He does want to take down this guy. Ziggs' ultimate a bit too late. Yorick all in on this. Darius, will he pick him up? Not enough. Barely, not enough. But he might pick up this Blitzcrank. No, he won't. He just times out barely. And there goes another pickup. No, Lee Sin shows up like a hero here. And he is going to try to take down this Blitzcrank. Does manage to do so. But this Ziggs is most certainly going to die. There goes a very nice utility spell from Ziggs there. But Lee Sin is in a pickle situation right here. Just bounces away with a ward. And that engage wasn't very good for Purple Team. Wasn't the best. But still, you know, Blue Team is pretty much crippled right here. And I don't really know what Blue Team can do about this situation right now. Their end game is weaker, so they'll have to basically try to win team fights somehow. Engage when there's less members for Purple Team, and try to get those sweet spots for everything here. There goes a bunch of spells, and there goes just a dead dragon. Let's see. Well, the pushing situation was stabilized, so bottom lane and top lane aren't pushing that hard for Purple Team. And actually, I think that Blue Team's minions will push more than Purple Team's minions at the top lane. And pretty nice status quo, because, well, Purple Team's minions will push out Blue Team's minions in the bottom lane. And there goes an actual push from Blue Team. Haven't expected them to get back so fast. And they're, instead of just, you know, waiting until that inhibitor responds, and that was a very nice blink in, but that will cost the Blitzcrank his life. There goes the Ziggs' ultimate, hitting the bunch of Blue Team. 2 kills for nothing right now. Might go to 3. It does go. Ziggs picks up the double kill. There goes another kill by Yorick, and this was a 4 for nothing engage. Once again, a very, very nice job by Purple Team, and Blue Team just surrenders. This was an amazing game to spectate. Both teams did pretty well. A lot of coordinated ganks in the early game from Blue Team. I almost thought that Purple Team was in a very rough... Actually, Purple Team was in a very rough situation the entire early game. But then a couple of good team fights basically turned around the entire game. And Purple Team ends up picking up the win due to Blue Team's surrender. So if you like these kinds of commentaries, please comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. And there will be more commentaries like these. I'll probably do live commentaries of me playing. Don't know if that's going to be possible or not, but I will try. And yeah, pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in my other videos. Have a good day.